here are the instructions for the TH roll and say activity. You have a dice included in this activity as well as this picture sheet. So obviously there is the dice number along the top and then the pictures that go down below. So it's pretty straightforward. You just roll the dice and then whatever number it lands on, you just say a word in one of these rows that corresponds to that number. Some people just go from top to bottom. Some people will let the child choose within that row. It doesn't really matter. You can do it any way you like, and it's recommended that you use either a dry erase marker that you could put an X on the pictures as you say them or scribble them in, or some people will use like a bingo token or coins, anything really that just shows you which words that you have said, and it's kind of fun for the kids to kind of hide the pictures that they've already said. So again, this activity is going to depend on the level that the child is working on as well. The instructions, the written instructions, include a little bit more instruction as to how to work on the speech sounds at different levels, but basically if the child is working at word level, then you're just going to have them say the word that they choose. Sometimes they might need the word modeled for them, so you're going to say it first and then have them copy you, but you're obviously going to try to work towards them saying the word on their own, so spontaneously. So if the child is working on a two-word phrase, once they've chosen their word, they would say something like my, I can't even see the words, my think, my thick, my toothbrush. Oh, so pardon me, this is TH in all word positions. So if the child was practicing at a sentence level, you could have them say something like, I have a think, I have a thick, I have a toothbrush, I have an earth. And again, they might be copying you at first, but work toward them saying the sentence on their own. And once they're at that level, then you can have the child start making up their own sentences about the target picture. So whatever picture they land on, we would say, oh, you landed on south. I wonder what we could say about south. And sometimes the children will need you to say something as a guide, and then that'll kind of spark some ideas from them. So you might want to say something like, oh, I would like to live in the south, or whatever your sentence is, right? And then they copy you, and then that might give them an idea of what they could say on their own as well. So that just brings the activity into a little bit more conversation-like, a little bit harder of a challenge, and that's ultimately what we want to do with our kiddos. So here's the roll and say TH, and yeah, pretty self-explanatory.